Pisces, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late October 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So we're going to get right down to business as usual and start you off with an oracle card here just so we could test out those energetic waters and see what's going on for my lovely Piscean people out there. As you can see, I'm still in the season spirit. I went into the closet and got my wizard robe out. So I hope you're enjoying it, my friends. But yeah, we're just going to look at this first card real quick. Then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which I always find interesting. Let's get this first card out here, though. What do we got for Pisces, my gods? Talk to me. All right, cool. That card popped out really quick. So we have this card that can speak about aesthetics, but it's also somebody who's not wanting issues. They're not wanting problems. That's like the first vibe I always pick up with this card. Now, before we really dive into that, if you're new here, Pisces, I'll be speaking about the October subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly take out your wizard wand and illuminate that like button, you know I'd greatly appreciate it, my friends. Let's get into the reading, though. Enough of the promos here. If you look at this card, you see that woman, she is dressed up in costume, a woman after my own heart, right? She's blending in with these various birds that we see here. So when I see this card, I do think of someone who's possibly laying low, somebody who's trying to blend in, somebody who doesn't want to cause waves, they don't want to cause static, they just want easygoing, easy flowing type of energy around them, which could be good. So just know there might be someone you're connected to. They don't want problems. They don't want issues with you, or you just might not want any sort of drama. Makes sense. We all like to live drama free, right? But another thing I always pick up with this card is aesthetics, because it is beautiful. So there might be something about the way you look or the way you're perceiving yourself that could be important, very similar to the Queen of Wands. So hopefully you're feeling good about yourself. You're feeling good about the way you look. You might be wanting to make some style changes, whether that's a haircut, new clothes, whatever. But we're going to put that right there. It could just be avoiding issues. We're going to get you the tarot cards going right now, though. Let's shuffle it up one time. I always say with that first card, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a footnote. So let's get it going for Pisces. Let's get these first three out before the intuitive, juicy stuff. Let's go. So last week's reading, it's like the last 2 weeks, we had one very positive, one that had some diciness. Last week's reading was titled They Are Nervous. So I was picking up an inherent edge to the energy. That somebody might be anxious, somebody might be on edge or nervous. So hopefully that wasn't you. But you know energy is always flowing. It's never set in stone. So we'll take it as it comes, right? Let's get these three cards out here because it could be completely different this week. Tons of Pisces out there, and this could be somebody else's energy. So know that. All right, the Seven of Swords in position number one. So we're already getting a card that could be a warning here. I believe I saw that in the Cancer reading as well. It doesn't have to be. It could just be the unexpected, the surprising. Yeah, the nervousness could still be persisting. We have double swords. We have the Nine of Swords right after the Seven of Swords. All right, we're not starting off with the best cards, but we still have to clarify. Remember that. Let's get one more. You know me, I'm the eternal optimist. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups on the back end. So we do have a silver lining here, my friends. We're going to have to talk about this, Pisces, because these cards do have a bit of an edge to them, all right? So let's get it going. I'm going to go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes. Then we'll get that juicy intuitive stuff. So position number one, the Seven of Swords. Really want to clarify these first sword cards. Swords in tarot do talk about the mind state, thought process, communication. When I see the Seven of Swords, it could kind of be like this very first card, somebody trying to blend in, somebody trying to hide, not cause waves. But in its most treacherous form, this could be a snake in the grass. This could be someone that's very sneaky. This could be someone that's doing underhanded things. So keep your eyes open in this time, and this is going to be important for us to clarify because it could be a warning of some sort for sure. Now, aside from that, this card can represent just the unexpected, hidden things that we don't quite see just yet. I do get revelation a lot when this card shows up, so I don't want to speak it into the ground too much. We'll just see as we keep progressing through. But now, as we move forward, we have the Nine of Swords right next to it. Just like last week's reading, remember I said it was titled They Are Nervous? Here's the card showing up again. So this card could represent somebody who's having issues sleeping, issues in the night, insomnia, just overthinking. So yeah, the anxiety is still lingering here. I do want to see what clarifies this. I also say that the Nine of Swords is one of my bigger cards of the paranormal. I do know that Pisceans are very much tapped into the energies around them, so just know that that could be amplified in this time. You could be experiencing the paranormal a little more than you usually do with a card like this. Okay, so we're going to want to see what that's about. Hopefully these energies improving, getting better. Now, as we move to the very back end, we got the Ace of Cups. All aces are opportunities. This one can speak about your emotional state, how you might be feeling in the coming days and weeks. This is a cup or a card and cup that could represent love situations, just creativity, your emotional well-being. So I do see this as a positive opportunity, possibly, or something new. When we get the Ace of Cups, or any ace, it's a new cycle, a new start, a new beginning of some sort, or opportunity. So that could be a silver lining to this whole spread if it's not just talking about how you're feeling emotionally or someone close to you is feeling emotionally. But I want to dive deeper on all of this, Pisces. So let's do that. We're going to jump in and clarify. And I'll say this while we shuffle, like the fact that there's 2 swords and the cups, like, hopefully you're not having emotional or mental turmoil in this time, because that is absolutely possible, or someone around you is. But yeah, this is where I go intuitive with the message, my friends, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Yeah, we're going to start in on this 7 of Swords. And as always, if you read tarot yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why this box is here. If you're feeling any messages you want to give to the Pisceans, you could drop it down in the comments. I don't mind. All right, 7 of Swords time. Why is it here? Why is the 7 of Swords here? Thank you. 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, something will be made right. Okay, and anything, I feel like this is a surprise in a good way, which is weird because I rarely ever read the 7 of Swords in a positive way. Most times it does pop off like it's a big warning of some sort. So I want to see how the rest of this plays out. But we got the 2 of Pentacles in the upright underneath the 7 of Swords. I'm getting the energy of retribution a little bit, like karmic retribution, karmic justice. That could be a big thing happening right here, where somebody's going to get what they deserve. You reap what you sow type of energy. So that could possibly be an energy of something being made right, being made level, being made square. But a vibe I'm catching with this 7 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, is there might be a surprise of a good kind. So I don't want to quite say win or victory just yet, because I want to see how the rest of this plays out. But there might be a situation you're going through where you gain the upper hand, or it goes better than you think it will. So if you're going through a tumultuous time, if things are a little rough, things are dragging, things are going to turn out better than they may seem. That's the vibe I'm picking up here. Okay. You might just be laying low as well. Like staying in the cut, laying low. There's nothing wrong with that. But we're going to see what the rest of this is, because I don't want to overtalk this. It does give me those karmic feelings as well, like karmic justice, karmic retribution. So let's see what's up with that 9 of Swords. I feel like I don't need to overcomplicate this one, Pisces. Okay. 3 of Wands in reverse. You're really, really going to want to keep your mind state proper and right in this time with the 3 of Wands in reverse underneath the 9 of Swords. Don't create issues. Okay, like don't overthink things to the point where you're creating your own issues for yourself, because I'm getting the vibe that someone you're connected to might be their own worst enemy. They might be overthinking something to the point where they're just causing speed bumps and roadblocks that wouldn't normally be there. And this could also be reverse manifestation. So we do have a warning in the center, even though we have this good possible karmic energy in the front. The 9 of Swords with the 3 of Wands in reverse is telling me that somebody might be reverse manifesting or bringing things in that they don't want. Like someone is thinking about something they don't want so bad that they could be attracting it to them like a magnet. So beware that in this time. I did say your intuitive and energetic feelings and powers could be stronger than they usually are in this time. The veil is thin. So just know you could be creating things. Keep your mind as optimistic as possible. That's just the vibe I'm catching. Big warning here that somebody might be creating what they don't want. Okay. You ever meet the type of people that they're just always negative? They always look on the dark side of things. I'm not judging anybody for thinking like that, but it does happen from time to time where it's like they're their own worst enemy. Like they create things. And everyone has issues, everyone has problems, but some people, they seem to create even more for themselves. So this is a warning about not doing that. We're going to go in on that Ace of Cups. Because, yeah, this could be someone who's their own worst enemy right in the center. Let's go in on that Ace of Cups, then we'll do a quick little recap. Interesting, because, like, the clarifiers are really changing up the message from what I was initially feeling. Like, I thought we were going to be getting extreme heavy warnings, like, one after another. But let's see what's going on with that Ace of Cups. Thank you. Yeah, an emotional overflowing. Okay, we have Judgment here. And another karmic card. So I feel like this is one of two things, and it could even be both for some of you. Remember, I was speaking about the karma in the front end with that, you know, infinity sign and the Two of Pentacles. For some of you, this could be karma swinging in your way, all right? And we were picking up in the beginning, and we're getting a double down of that. Judgment is explosive, it's action, it's transformative as well. So I just need some of you to know that emotionally, in the coming days and weeks, you might be very volatile. There might be certain things that happen where your emotions just erupt and explode. So there might be explosive emotions or feelings in this time where you're very much up and down, or things just bubble over and erupt. That's a possibility with what I'm feeling intuitively on the back end. However, this could be spirit throwing you an alley-oop, throwing an opportunity right in your lap, all right, karmically, because we do have those karmic ties throughout the spread. So it seems that the spread isn't as negative as I initially first thought it would be, but there are little warnings to be had here, especially with this explosive energy. Like, you need to know that there could be an explosive volatile energy, so this could be an explosive warning, all right? Like, there might be something that just sets you off. And I know from personal experience, Pisceans are usually very cool, calm, and collected. They're one of the more easygoing signs of the zodiac, in my opinion, but everyone has limits, right? So let's go through, I'll do a quick recap, then we'll get into the shadow card, because we have a lot of interesting nuance this week, Pisces. If you kindly look in the box, position number 1, we have the Seven of Swords with the Two of Pentacles in the upright, giving me super intuitive feelings that karma might be shifting in a positive way, like something might be made right, karmic retribution, karmic justice type of stuff here. So if someone's done you wrong, done you dirty, has been Seven of Swords to you, Spirit might make that right in some way in this time. And we do have a lot of karmic energy overall here, but something could be made right. In the center, we have the Nine of Swords with the Three of Wands in reverse, and it was giving me that vibe of somebody who's their own worst enemy, somebody that could be reverse manifesting and creating issues that weren't there before. So just know that, like, your manifestation powers could be a lot more potent than they usually are. So try to keep your mind state right. Moving to the back end, we have a little bit of a warning here with the Ace of Cups and Judgment. Once again, this could be karma turning in your favor, similar to what we have in the front end. So that could be good. It could be spirit putting an opportunity in your lap. However, the explosive warning, like I said, that something could set you off and your emotions could bubble over in this time. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to be like freaking out and violent. This could be emotions bubbling over in a sad way. But there is this volatility that someone you're connected to could be going through that as well. So please take a screenshot. I'm going to get you one shadow card here, Pisces. Shuffle it up one time for the Pisceans. Interesting. Okay, so what's going on with Pisces? In the shadows. And yes, I love using the Shadowland Tarot for this portion of the spread. It's like a nice cherry on top of every reading. So let's get a shadow card for you. Very introspective. It's in the shadows for Pisces. Thank you. Ace of Cups. So just like I was saying with the back end here, we have the perfect double down from Spirit that we might have already covered what the shadow side of yourself that you might have to look out for this week will be. With the Ace of Cups showing up in the shadows, I just spoke about it with Judgment and the Ace of Cups, the emotional volatility, whether it's sadness, whether it's anger. I would expect a lot of ups and downs in this time. But another thing with the Ace of Cups in the shadows, this could be Spirit asking you to not let opportunities slip through your fingers. There may have been times in the past where, there was a big opportunity, but you didn't make the move on it. This is Spirit telling you to make the most of every opportunity that comes your way. But absolutely watch out for your emotional state and well-being in this time, because there could be volatility. So Pisces, that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet. I'm going to give the details of the October subscriber surprise. For the October subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the wonderful Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot. So if you'd like to get your name in for that, it's 2 simple things as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments which tarot card you'd like to see me dressed up as for Halloween this year. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month, the winners will be announced in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.